Has the desire to start a business been burning inside of you, but you just can't seem to figure out how to get off the ground and get it going? I understand exactly how you feel. I felt the same way, and you're not alone. And I have some stats here, and according to Gallup News, the majority of Americans want to start their own business, but in any given year, according to the sample, only 3% actually do. Forbes says that millennials want to be entrepreneurs, so why aren't they starting? Survey, 63% of 20-somethings want to start a business. Now this is Inc.com, and they say that very few of them get started. 43% of Americans want to start their own business, according to MarketWatch. And the most striking of all, now this is according to Political Facts, 90% of American workers don't own their own business. Now, if most people want to go into business for themselves, but they're not, there has to be a problem. I'm Tony Calloway with Mind Your Money, and today's episode is devoted to helping you to get your business out of your mind and into existence. The Mind Your Money show is about helping you to start, succeed, and grow your business and achieve personal financial fitness. Our motto is to turn your profit into prosperity. That's what Mind Your Business is about. So stay tuned to see how to get started by finding a problem you can fix. Let's face it, going into business can be difficult, but there's one fundamental thing that every business has to do, and that business has to create value. And value is created by solving people's problems. So what I want to do is talk to you about the 4 things that a business must do, and for you to be able to get your business idea into reality, for you to focus in on what it is that you can do to make those things happen. So the first point is that you have to be able to fix the problem. Now what I mean by that is that a lot of people oftentimes think that they have to have the ability to do things, but see, what I've discovered is that either you have the ability to do it, or you can form a relationship with someone who has the ability to do it. You can hire them, you can contract their services, or whatever mechanism is that you can bring that as an asset to your efforts. You're able to deliver a solution to your customer. Great if you can do it yourself, but the fact of the matter is that you can find people who can already do that. And lots of business models are created on creating platforms for people who are already able to deliver solutions. The second point is that you have to be able to reach the customer. Now this is often called delivery channels, but now if you have a solution to a person or a business's problem, you still have to reach them. I'm not just talking about reach them to let them know you have a solution, but you have to actually be able to deliver it. So let's just take a couple of examples. You're hungry. There are a lot of ways that you can have that solution delivered. You could have a pizza delivered to you. You ride around town, you have all kind of fast food restaurants that you can pull into, go through their drive-through. You actually even have now businesses that can deliver groceries to your door. Or of course you can go into a supermarket. All of those are delivery methods, so which ones would you choose? Would you be able to personally go and perform the services or provide the product that your customer needs? That will be the solution to their problem. Are you going to provide your solutions through the internet? Are you going to provide it through information sent by email or downloads? Are you going to use direct mail? Or is yours something that people have to come into your retail establishment to eat or to access or buy your product? The fact of the matter is that you have to not only identify what you're able to fix, but how you're going to deliver that solution to your customer for them to be able to benefit from it. Now here's the third thing that's very, very important, and a lot of people don't figure this out right, and that is you have a solution to someone's problem. You figured out how to deliver it, but now you've also got to make sure that those people with the problem are willing and able to pay. Now let's start with the able to pay. Now the fact is that they may or may not have the money right now to be able to pay. Money, if that is the issue, how can you make it affordable? Are you able to provide financing? In other words, can you allow them to pay it over time? Can you break payments up? I know this doesn't exist much any day, but back in the day, there was something called layaway. You made it where people could pay you for it over time, and they achieve or receive it later on. So whatever your means of making it where they can pay, you have to make sure that your customer base is able to pay for your products or services for your solution. The other thing is willingness. In other words, is the pain high enough? Is there enough suffering within those folks who have the ability to pay to where they will choose to take action now to take advantage of the solution that you're able to deliver to them? So from the standpoint that you're able to identify your customer, where their point of pain is, their ability to pay, how you can deliver and solve those problems are the key. Now, the last of the 4 points is, are there enough people who you can reach with your solution who are willing and able to pay for you to make a business out of it? In other words, what is the demographic and the quantity of customers within your reach that you're able to develop systems whereby you can deliver your solutions and make a profitable business out of this? Now, whether this is just anecdotal communications with people to figure this out, or if it's research that you do, or whatever it means, you really have to get an idea and have a good understanding of the numbers so that you can start developing your systematic approach to delivering solutions to the folks who can afford and are willing to pay you, so that you take your idea and turn that idea into a business. Now, if you stay with me, I'm going to show you how, using my business as an example, the Private Money Syndicate, we were able to do that. So please stay with us and we'll get right to the great example that will help you to do the same thing. All right, now what I want to do is discuss solutions. So we've just identified the 4 things that your business must do. So what I want to do is show you how, with the Private Money Syndicate, I went through this process. Now, I've been in the insurance and investment business for almost 30 years, and after leaving that business, I sat back and pragmatically thought through exactly what business did I want to go into next. So having been involved with the Chamber of Commerce, having invested in real estate, and having a solid background in consumer and business finance, I decided that the problem that needed fixing is a problem that all businesses and real estate investors have, and that is they need money, they need capital. Now, after the financial meltdown of 2006, 7, and 8, banks have really made it difficult for small businesses and real estate investors to get the money they need to continue to grow their businesses. Now, on the other side of that same equation, trillions of dollars that are sitting in banks getting almost no, sometimes no interest, have found their way into mechanisms called private lending. So having brought those worlds together, I identified who my customers are. That's my second point. And for me, the easily identifiable customers are business to business clients. Any street you ride through, you see retail customers, industrial customers, wholesale customers. As far as businesses, people who have businesses need access to capital, and they've got signs, they've got advertisements. Anybody in business is a prospect because I know that they need money. As far as real estate investors, there are organizations of real estate investors called real estate investment groups. There are real estate brokers and real estate agents whose clients need to be able to buy real estate. So the point is, if I'm dealing with those people, they have my customers, so I can access those real estate investors there. You see the We Buy Houses signs. There are just lots and lots of ways that you can identify that particular customer base. So the key to my solution set was I wanted to provide capital to small businesses and to real estate investors, whether they're residential or commercial real estate. Bottom line is, I've got money. The next point is that you have to make sure that they can pay. Well, with lending, they don't have to pay up front. What they have to do is qualify. So I decided that I wanted my customer to not have to pay up front. They need to qualify for the financing. And if we're able to provide that financing, then the compensation that comes through the revenue comes from the fees that are assessed against the volume or the size of the lending. So that made it easy to make sure that I was able to find people who were willing and able to pay. And so that was the decision that I made for my business. Now, the next point on that is that, they have to be able to have the relationship such that I don't have to go out and do this over and over again. These are repeat customers. Businesses need money on a persistent basis, whether it's to finance inventory, to cover payroll, to address seasonality, working capital within the business, if they need to buy new equipment that wears out. Certainly business establishes a baseline where they accumulate profits, but most businesses realize that they have to finance things over time, so the Private Money Syndicate is able to provide that solution. I get a relationship, I get recurring business. The same thing with real estate investors. As real estate investors flip property, they often use private money. If they're building an investment portfolio of multiple properties or apartment complexes, they need access to capital, so we continue to make loans to those same customers and even refinance the loans, so that relationship helps to build a base of revenue. Now, the other thing that I brought into the equation is that I also wanted to be able to build an army to go out there and reach more and more of these customers, these potential clients, and be able to address the fact that I wanted big money to be paid out through transactions. Now, those are my choices for my business, but when it comes down to the ability to pay, what's paying into the business? Well, on average, we've been generating between $1,500 and $2,000 of revenue per client, per customer, that we're able to reach. So when you look back at those points, we were able to identify a solution that we could deliver. We were able to identify someone who suffered from those problems that we could fix. I came up with ideas on how we could reach those people, and the fact that there are lots of them gave me the baseline for developing a business. So if you take that same methodology and think through those points, you can identify and create that reality that's going to help you to get your business up and running and started and get it out of your mind into reality. I really hope that you enjoy learning how to get your business started by finding a problem that you can fix. Because here at Mind Your Business, we're about you being able to get yourself going, start your business, be successful, and then achieve personal financial fitness. Now, if you would like to get notes from this show, all you need to do is reach out to me at my contact information that should be below the frame of this video, and just send me an email saying that you'd like to get a copy, and we'll go ahead and send you a copy of our notes. The second thing I like to ask you, when I was talking about getting involved with private lending, if you interact with small businesses or real estate investors, or would like to be able to bring down 3, 4, 5, and sometimes 6-figure paychecks by helping businesses and real estate investors get access to capital, then please go to the Private Money Syndicate and contact us at the information provided below, and we'll give you the information to be considered as an affiliate of our fast-growing network. We've got a huge vision to be able to loan $5 billion a year, and we need to get more people involved in that process. The last thing I want to bring to your attention, as our mission here at the Mind Your Business show is to help you to turn your profit into prosperity, is to invite you to contact us and request a video that explains the 47 principles of personal financial fitness with the Financial Fitness Program. This program has changed my life and has changed the lives of tens of thousands of people by helping them to understand how fundamentals of offense, defense, and the playing field of personal finance is affecting them and how they can play that game to win. So reach out and let us help you to reach your goals here through Mind Your Business.